What's going on, guys? AwesomeNerdZeo here, bringing you some more Power Ranger figures. This time we have the Lightning Collection Wave 2 here, at least part of it. But so far we've got Pink Ranger and Magna Defender, which if you've got the Pink Ranger, that's what took us so long to do this video. That took forever to find this Pink Ranger and everything. But it's so cool that we got it. So the Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger and then Magna Defender from Lost Galaxy. And then instead of the Beast Morphers from this Wave 2 set, I switched them out instead for the Walgreens exclusive Dragon Shield Black Ranger, which is pretty cool. I don't like that they have the Dragon Shield. Hopefully they'll make just a plain Black Ranger at some point, since this was only been like one episode. But yeah, we got the Black Ranger with the Dragon Shield on. Then we got the In Space Psycho Blue Ranger, which I believe is a GameStop exclusive that we got that from. And since that Red Ranger 2-pack that we did earlier, since I got that one, I figured I'm going to be getting the Psycho Rangers now, so we went ahead and got that from GameStop as well. So pretty cool to continue on with the Psycho Rangers here for that. So that is all for the figures we've got for this. Again, it's not the full wave because I don't get the Beast Morpher set like my brother does and stuff, and he has them. And yeah, I just looking at them out of the box stuff, I'm like, I have no interest in these at all. But this is my modified version of Wave 2 here. And then of course, just yesterday they announced Wave 3 with the Red Ranger and Lord Draken and stuff. So pretty cool to see all those new figures come out. Then of course more Beast Morphers and the gold Dino Charge and stuff, which I don't care about those either. But yeah, cool to continue on with this Lightning collection here. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Leave a thumbs up on the video and of course subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into them. So first up here we have Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger, which is also known as Kimberly Hart, which is cool that we're finally getting some of the girl characters here and everything. So there we got to look at the Pink Ranger with her classic looking helmet there with the pterodactyl style design there on the front, so you can see the head and the eyes there of the pterodactyl with the wings there kind of wrapped around the visor and stuff and the mouth, and then white all over the rest of the helmet. Then again, she's in the classic style Power Ranger outfit, so the all pink outfit since that's her color, with the white diamonds on the top, her gloves there with the pink diamonds on it, belt there with the morpher in the holster there, and then of course since she's pink it has the skirting on it, so the skirt there with the white wrapped around it there at the bottom, pink leggings down to the white boots that match the gloves, so it has the pink triangles there on the top. Then for movement, so we have the head twist and can nod a little. The shoulders do have a butterfly joint on them, it's more towards the back though, but then they also can rotate up and stuff and then spin all the way around. Has a single elbow joint, and she's got really thin arms, so again they're always kind of worry me and stuff, but they're a real single elbow joint that also has a twist into it, and then hands that can twist around and flex. She has the ab crunch and twist right under her chest, and then the additional crunch lower down there right above her belt. Legs come out just a little bit, but again the skirting gets in the way, so you can't do too much. Out to the side there, thigh twist, double knee joint, and the twist right at the top of the boot. Then of course the feet can flex and twist side to side. So again, with the thinner figures, especially Power Rangers, this was the problem back when Bandai made them, and still an issue now that the packaging, when they put them in, it kind of bends and breaks their legs up stuff. So she's kind of like she's been riding a horse and stuff. Her feet are her legs are kind of curved in and everything, and so her knee joints are kind of real thin and flimsy, and then the boots also have the gaps in them, as you can see, and they're kind of weird and messed up and everything. So again, not the perfect figure, and that's just an issue they always have with the female Power Rangers, is because they make them so thin and everything. But it's not as bad as it could be and everything, so it's just something I'll have to deal with. So for accessories, she comes with an unmasked head here of Kimberly Hart, which of course looks like Amy Jo Johnson, the actress there. So nice pretty looking face there. She has earrings, and of course her brown hair, you know, all poofed up in the front from the 90s hair, and then sweat back there behind her ears and everything for that there. So Kimberly was a gymnast and stuff, so it kind of fits into her move set and everything. And so for her weapons though, she got the Power Bow, which is this here, which we did get before in the Comic-Con 2-pack. It came with all the weapons that form the Power Blaster, and so this is the same one, so you can take, you know, the additional weapons once we get the Blue Ranger and Yellow Ranger and stuff, and attach them onto there and everything and make the Power Blaster. But she's got the bow, and then of course to have the bow you have to have an arrow, so she has an arrow there. And so for this, she has some weird looking hands here and stuff, so she has a hand here that'll pull the bow back and stuff like she's firing it, then a hand here that kind of like grip it and stuff. I haven't really figured this out fully. I have to mess around and play with it and stuff, so it almost, you know, looks like she can hold it there and then have obviously the bow. But yeah, we'll try and figure this out here in a second. And then she also has a energy style bow here and stuff for the effect and everything that Hasbro's doing. So she has, you know, it looks like an arrow there and stuff, but it's all pink and has the like trail coming off it and stuff, so you can obviously put that in her hand as well to make it, you know, more an energized arrow. And then she, of course, she also comes with the blade blaster there that's in the gun form. You can take that and stick it down into her holster. And finally she comes with two hands, so she has the flat hand that again they like to include with all the Rangers, and a fist hand as well. So again, not the best, but that was the best I could do with getting the bow and arrow there in her hands and everything there. But that's gonna be it for the Pink Ranger. The next up we have Magna Defender, which is the 6th Ranger of Lost Galaxy. This was always a cool character to me, but this is actually Mike Corbett, at least by what we see in the show, which he's the brother brother of Leo Corbett, which was the Red Ranger from Lost Galaxy. And so there was an issue where they were, you know, fighting in their style of army and stuff, and Mike ended up falling into a pit. Well, it turns out in that pit, Magna Defender was in there as well, and so he took possession of Mike and they worked together to make their way out. And so then he kind of just became Mike's version of a Power Ranger stuff here, again, as the 6th Ranger and everything. And it looks pretty dang cool here, and it just looks super cool. I really love the look of Magna Defender. But as you can see up top there, so as a helmet all the way on, he's wearing a lot of black. As you can see, he looks almost like a knight or something. But up top, his helmet there, though, all black, has the green jewel there on the front, the visor, and then the horns coming off the side because he has like the Toro Zord, and so it's like a bull and stuff. So he's got the bull style helmet. Down off the back, he's got a cape, so nice black cape there on the back, red underneath. And then he's got the big old body armor pieces, so again, looks like a knight. So he's got the shoulder pieces here with the gold, and of course the zigzag from Lost Galaxy. We see the green hexagon there on his chest, some little additional details with the silver there, looks pretty cool. Belt as well with the gold and the zigzags. Armor there on his forearms and fists. He has a belt there around his waist to hold his weapon. Then down to his legs, we have the armor as well. Big old pieces of armor there going all the way down his legs, his feet, with the silver accents and the silver knee pads. So for movement, it's going to be as usual, so the head twist and nod. The shoulders raise up a little bit, and then the shoulder pads here even lift up, are on a hinge and stuff, so they can move and everything. And the cape can come off. You just pop it out, as you can see there, but we'll obviously want to leave that in and stuff. But yeah, but there's the shoulder movements. It can also twist around a little bit, but not fully. Has the bicep twist and the double elbow joint. And then, of course, the hand can twist around and flex. We have an ab crunch and twist right under his chest plate there, and then has the additional lower crunch, as you can see with the belt mostly there is the lower crunch. The legs do come out a little bit, but the armor gets in the way, so it doesn't move too far, but out to the side there as well. And there's a twist inside covered up by the armor. Double knee joint as usual, and then the foot can flex and twist side to side. So again, a very cool looking character here. So we got a bunch of accessories. So first up, we have a open hand here for his right hand, so it's just a more open grip style hand. And for the left, a little bit of a looser grip hand there for that. So again, some additional hands. And then he's got his Magna sword here, so a sword there that can also, with the little pagan stuff, go onto the side of him here. So you just take it and pop it into there, and it just kind of sits there on the side of his waist. But it's got the holster there that holds that, and then you can actually pull it out and get the sword there as well. So that looks pretty cool there. Just a nice sword and stuff, even has the little horns there and everything, so it's cool for that. But then his sword and his holster also forms into the Magna Blaster, which if you look at it, you can kind of see what it did and stuff. You just pretty much take this handle part and like twist it down, and it forms into the gun. So we have, you know, the little shotgun pump handle there and stuff. Of course, the chamber there at the end, the handle and everything with the triggers and stuff. So you can obviously attach that as well to his holster. Then it comes with the effect here, so you just take it and stick it onto the end of his gun there like that, so he can be shooting and everything. So that looks pretty dang cool there for Magna Defender. Then we've got the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Black Ranger here with the Dragon Shield on. But again, I don't like they do the Dragon Shield, and he was only in for one episode, and it was the season 1 finale, the episode and Oyster Stew. And so again, I don't understand why they always have to make this. They like want to put this Dragon Shield stuff on every character, but it still looks pretty cool. I assume we'll get a normal Black Ranger at some point in time. But again, we got the helmet there up at the top, so the all black helmet there, of course, with the Mastodon design. So we got the gold eyes and the silver striping there for like the trunk, the silver tusk coming around there, of course, the mouth and the visor and everything, all black all over the rest of it. Then we have the Dragon Shield, of course, that came from Tommy and stuff, and his powers and everything. But underneath, we have the normal Power Ranger outfit again, so the all black costume, but with the white triangles there on the top. He does have additional to the dragon armor, the armor bands there around his bicep and stuff there, as you can see with the gold. Same normal gloves, the white gloves with the black diamonds. Belt with the Morphron, of course, with the little Mastodon. You can actually see it really well there. And the holster. Then, of course, his black outfit all the way down to the boots, where we got the white boots with the black diamonds as well at the bottom. Movement's going to be about the same, so the head twist and nod. Shoulders can raise up on a butterfly joint there as well. Bicep twist, double elbow, wrist can twist and flex. Ab crunch and twist right under his chest. And the additional crunch there lower down right above the belt. And legs come out about the same. Thigh twist, double knee joint twist right at the boot, and then the foot can flex and twist side to side. So the Black Ranger was obviously Zach Taylor, at least in this version he was, and of course he's a dancer, and he invented the hip-hop Keto, his form of fighting that includes dancing into his fighting. And so for his accessories, he comes with a lot of stuff again. So we got the two hands, so we have a fist hand there for the right, and the left hand has the open palm. He's got the unmasked head there, so we can see Zach, that's what it looks like, which is of course Walter Jones. So there's a look. His face doesn't look perfect, doesn't look exact, his hair is kind of really messed up up with the paint they did and everything, but it's not too bad. I, you know, can tell who that is and stuff, but it's definitely not perfect. Then he has the blade blaster as well, so we'll just take that, stick it into the holster. But of course, his coolest thing is his power axe here. So we got the axe here, they got the power coin stuff on it with the mastodon and everything. So nice cool power axe here as well. And then if you want to do it into the gun form as well, you can just slide this part up, which it's hard to do with all the little rib parts there on the hand stuff, but slide that up, and then obviously has the trigger hand back here, and then the little place to hold there, and then it comes with the effect and everything. You just slide onto the end of the barrel there. So there he's got the gun as well. Pretty cool there for the Black Ranger. Then last up here we have the blue Psycho Ranger, which was some Power Rangers in space. And so again, the Psycho Rangers were all created after the Rangers. So with the Blue Ranger at the time, it was TJ, and so he has a lot of the similarities stuff, fighting style and moves and everything as TJ. And it's said that the Blue Ranger is considered to be like the most psychotic and homicidal out of all of them, so that's pretty weird and crazy and dark, you know, for a kid's show and everything, but pretty dang cool here. So again, exact same as the red one we saw in the past, but this time obviously instead of red it's blue. So it's got the same sort of helmet design here. Again, looks very buggish and everything, has the fins coming off the top that are in, again, blue now instead. Same chest piece and everything, but again blue. It's like bat looking and everything, going down his stomach and stuff into the crotch. Black all over everywhere, some studs there on the front and everything, and on the crotch part there on the shoulder pad as well. And then he's got some white on him as well, so the white gauntlets there on his arms with some blue detailing, white there around his waist with the logo there for the Psycho Rangers, and then white there on his boots as well, again with the blue design and everything. So again, very similar to the red. If you saw that past video and stuff, you can check that out. So it's going to be exactly the same, just blue instead, but movements are going to be the same. So that twisted knot, same shoulder joint on a butterfly, double elbow, wrist can twist around and flex, ab crunch and twist right under the chest, and additional crunch lower down above the belt, leg move out, thigh twist, double knee joint, and foot flex and twist side to side. So he has the hand on here as well with the green energy coming in, which is said to be an energy absorption hand. So I guess they like take the powers, you know, from the Rangers stuff they're going after. So for him it'd be TJ. So he just takes it and absorbs his powers and stuff. So that's what that green hand, like electricity stuff coming out from is. But he has additional hands if you don't want that one. But he's got a fist hand there for his left, so he doesn't have an open hand, and then just an open hand there to switch out if you don't want the energy and stuff, to be able to hold his Psycho axe here. So again, very cool looking axe there. Looks, you know, very much like an axe. Has the logo there on it and stuff. It's cool because it has like a drill looking design there for the bottom of it. Looks pretty cool. But then the blades, as you can see, have the blue around it, which make it look awesome. And then that even has the effect of it, this little like yellow thing that you can take and I assume just pop it on here. I don't know exactly where it goes or how it should go and stuff, but we'll just put it there so, you know, be like he's clashing it with somebody or whatever. So pretty cool there for the Blue Ranger. So that's gonna be it for this Power Rangers Lightning Collection Wave 2 set, where of course the only ones we got from it were the Pink Ranger and the Magna Defender, but then we also got the Walgreens exclusive Black Ranger and the GameStop exclusive Psycho Blue Ranger. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. Leave a thumbs up and of course subscribe to the channel to see more Power Ranger videos here on the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.